On tonight's episode of Geekology, we'll be reviewing the concept for the Enterprise C. We'll be doing the USS Curry and the Ferengi Starship. We'll have Jim, we'll have Sven, and there's me. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight, Star Trek, the official Starship collection by Eagle Moss, issue 116, 117, and the Enterprise C special. So, where would you like to start?
Let's start with 116, shall we?
Start with 116.
Do you want to pass me the mag?
Go on then.
There you go. Right, so we have issue 116, which is the USS Curry s6e04, apparently Curry class.
Yeah.
Launched in the 24th century. Length 380 metres, maximum speed warp 9.6. Okay. Inside the mag. This is
Inside the mag?
Inside the mag.
Okay.
This is slightly unorthodox on me and slightly uncomfortable, but there we go. Right, so it's a medium cruiser apparently. It has phaser emitters, shockingly. Photon torpedo launchers, also a bit of a shock. There we have a CG shot of the ship because, of course, I'm trying to remember, was this actually a model? Was this?
Yes, this was actually a
Did
model.
they actually make a model
Yes.
for a little bit before it all went CG and they lost it or something? I don't know. There we go. So more CG shots of said ship than some of the low standard definition images that it turned up in Deep Space Nine, which is another reason why we'll probably never see Deep Space Nine put into high def, which is a massive shame. Topographical view of what is basically a Excelsior class that's been assembled incorrectly and they put on the wrong warp drives. Let's be honest, that's what it is. The only slightly depressing is, I know you're looking at that ship, and there's the one thing that's coming to mind immediately is, how can they get the nacelles so right on this, and get them so wrong on every other ship that's used these nacelles?
Actually, that wasn't what I was thinking,
Okay.
although that is a good comment. What I was actually thinking is why...
Look at the way they took the AMT kit and just whacked it together.
What I was actually thinking is why every time they do one of these damn ships do they always give it black nacelles? It annoys me. It really, really annoys me.
Why?
Because I just don't like jet black nacelles.
But the outside of the nacelle should be jet black.
But
It should be blue or purple. Purple ideally on the inside. Depending on which version of the nacelle it is. There's
Anyway.
Dan Curry.
yes,
It's his fault. We blame Dan
we
Curry.
blame Dan Curry.
Based on Star Trek, created by Gene Roddenberry. Well, that's a shock. There we go, some various visual effects stuff, which is nice. And key appearances, Deep Space Nine, Time to Stand, apparently. There's a bit of trivia there as well, in memory of Brandon.
I've got to confess, I actually thought they used this one at Wolf as well, but I was wrong. They didn't.
No.
I don't know why, I had in my head that they did though.
And then a shot of the ship on the back,
Yeah.
as usual. There we go.
Right, there you go.
I'm buying one of these.
Yes. Actually, incredibly well done.
Right. Why are the impulse engines so hidden away? So no, those aren't it. Wow, this is weird. I know it's supposed to be, and it's a perfectly good representation of it, but
Welcome
boy,
to our special guest.
Jim. Damn it, Jim.
Quite.
Now, do you recognise these nacelles?
These?
Yes.
Yeah, they look really close to the A/refit.
Well trained. What does the rest of it look like?
I want to say this looks very reminiscent of the sea, this part.
Which sea?
There's multiple seas?
Yeah, we know that because you've already looked at one up there and looked at one down here.
Give you a clue. Wrong letter.
Actually, kind of right in a way, but it's more like the Enterprise B. Because the Enterprise B is Excelsior class, like the Excelsior. And that's an Excelsior saucer and an Excelsior secondary hull. They're not assembled in the correct order, but...
And they've got an interesting paint job.
Yeah.
In bits, but yeah.
Yes. But that is actually quite cool. For an ugly, 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 ugly Frankenstein ship. It's a shame.
For a mixed match of ships. Yeah.
That's the impulse drive underneath there that hasn't been painted, has it? From what I can see.
No.
Because these aren't apparently the impulse drives on this one.
They are.
They're not. Apparently, they're not functional. They are on the Excelsior. They're not on this. Apparently.
Topographical view still states them as the impulse engines.
Does it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Impulse engine reflectives, yes.
Reflectives?
Reflectors, I think they put. Hang on,
What?
let me have a look, I'll tell you. Give me a second.
Because I wasn't paying attention when I was showing it to the camera. Back a bit. Navigational deflector.
There you go.
Impulse reaction system.
Yep.
Not impulse outlet.
It's still the bloody outlet.
Right. Because in the episode,
it's
under there, not here. So, okay.
Yeah, but in the episode, the Enterprise D could fire photon torpedoes through phaser rings, so...
No, it was a phaser.
It was a phaser out of a torpedo tube, yeah.
Yeah. Against the children of Tamar.
Yeah.
In Darmok.
Yeah.
And then they corrected it for the remastered
but it was
version.
still did it.
Yeah, it was still wrong.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that the front and the nacelles are correct there, and they're not on, little details like the refit A. The refit or the A, rather, of the Enterprise. It's just like, could you not have got it right on, the hero ship? Possibly. No, of course not. It's a hero ship. The Igor Marson hero ships.
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
I'm quite happy with that.
What we're scoring that, because
I'm actually giving it an 8 3/4.
No, I'm going to give it a 9 on the... Well, at least a 9, because I can't think of anything other than painting the impulse outlets inside it, almost, underneath that saucer. There's nothing else they could have done on that to make it more correct, I feel.
It's the warp nacelles.
You get the black, the black.
I really
killers,
dislike
killer grills,
that.
as people call them.
I don't like that. But
windows.
But the actual model itself, yay!
Fair enough.
The Starship that nobody wanted.
Yeah.
Who put this on the list?
Ben.
Who put this
Ben
on
put
the
it on the
list?
list. 22nd century Ferengi Starship.
This is fill out your collection shit.
Actually
This
looks
is.
really off.
Yes. Ona Ulyss. Launched in 22nd century. Length 55 metres. Propulsion warp. One would hope it would be pretty useless in that environment without it. It is apparently a type pirate ship.
What?
All the Ferengi ships are technically pirate ships.
Yeah, to be fair. And all they're interested in is profit. And not the good type from Deep Space Nine. Ferengi Starship, this basically...
Which I found out recently. You know the orbs they used in DS9? I didn't realise they were physical props for the orbs. I thought they were pure CG. And one of the
that,
original prop designers has the mould and releases copies of it.
Oh wow, cool. So this is about a ship that was in one episode of Enterprise, where everybody was unconscious, so they didn't see the Ferengi, and therefore don't know what Ferengi are until
TNG.
TNG. And what episode was it? With the Takon Empire, when they first see them.
Oh, you're struggling with your season 1 TNG.
Season 1 end.
Come on, it was Tasha Yar at her jumpiest finest.
I know, and it was like the Ferengi at their whippiest.
Blue whips.
Blue whips.
Blue whips.
What was the name of that episode? Last Outpost. There we go. Got there in the end. Which had definite echoes of Arena in certain ways, but we won't go there.
How to read Designer's Scarab.
Badly.
There we go.
So there's some Ferengi, all of whom we knew, actor-wise.
Actor-wise,
from previous
yes.
episodes of Star Trek.
But they were very good Ferengi.
Yes,
in
which
those.
is fair enough. Yes, it's just they shouldn't have been. Well, at least they weren't visible at any point to the crew. Well, they were right at the end, weren't they? But they never said who they were, what race they were, so they could get away with it. Just topographical view. It has a bridge. As Data would put it, I hate this.
Yeah.
But it's quite a lot of detail there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Some of which has been picked out.
Especially on the underside.
The underside, yeah. Not a lot of it's been picked out on the top, though, has it? And it's got.
To be fair, CG Enterprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't really complain at it that much because there wasn't that much in it.
I mean, it would be nice to see a bit of weathering, maybe, but I think that'd probably be the maximum.
Yeah,
the underneath is bang on. Can't moan about the underneath.
No, the top is as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you could do with is just a bit of a wash.
Yep.
Is it me, or does the docking ports on either side make it look a bit falcony?
Well, to be brutally honest,
There's a Millennium Falcon hiding inside this, isn't there?
you think?
I think there is. Just trying to get out. It's bulging out the sides.
Well, if so, it's upside down because there's the dish.
Yeah. Oh, they've painted the. Have they?
Yeah, they've painted the inside and the back and the front. They've done all sorts of little bits.
Because it's not a hero ship.
It's not a hero ship.
Therefore it gets painted.
Therefore they actually pay attention to it. And it's,
Wow.
yeah.
Much as I have no interest in it.
It's a 9, isn't it?
It's really quite good.
It's a 9 for a ship that we do not give a hooping fudge about.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just frustrating.
Yeah. The thing is, I know a couple of people who are really into the Ferengi as a species. And I don't even think they would care.
No. Quite.
So, yeah, a 9 for a ship that fills out your collection nicely between 116 and 118. That's the exact one you need to fill, that one. There is your special.
Okay. Now, this is a special that's not part of the main run because it's not a canon ship, technically. Ish.
It's a rifle ship.
Yeah. This is basically based on the concept for the Enterprise C, which only really materialised as a painting, and then was extrapolated from that to be the wall-mounted C in the observation lounge on the Enterprise D. And when they actually got round to doing yes as Enterprise, they went with a slightly different design.
Yeah.
Just to be really confusing.
By slightly, very different design.
Yeah. What's happened here is that then Tobias Richter has created a CG version, and that was what they based this on.
You have to love Tobias's work. The man is a genius.
Totally, without question. Okay, so unnumbered special, because it is a bonus special.
Bonus special.
Like the Titan, the Aventine, the Yorktown, the Defiant.
I wonder if people are going to complain about this the same way they do the Aventine. Because lots of people said about that one. It's like, well,
what did they moan? What moan?
That it shouldn't have been done. And it's like, well,
that's why it's a bonus special.
It's a bonus special.
It's not part of the actual collection. It's a bonus if you want it. So this is
which we both went. Yeah, we want that.
Yeah,
we want that one.
And then they screwed up the deflector. Here we go. Image of CG image of the ship on the front. It is an Ambassador class. It's from a 1987 concept and designed by Andrew Probert, who was the chap who finished off the Enterprise refit for the motion picture after everybody else had done bits on it. Right, so class Ambassador, the series, Star Trek Next Generation, blah 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 blah. There's not a lot on that first page. And then
what did you expect them to put in?
Well, there's not a lot they can say, is there?
Exactly.
Let's be honest. How they filled this magazine out, I have no idea.
Well, we better find out. Nice
big CG shot of the ship with the painting accurate colour for the buzzer dram scoops, and which is also why the right, yes, we've got the original. Okay, maybe not painting accurate.
The ram scoops were red.
Mind you, I've seen various versions of this painting.
There's been a few versions.
So that's quite cool. Grand design of the sea. Oh, right, so we're going right to the back to the original concept artwork for the
the dual split for the saucer. I remember that.
Yes, that was...
I had forgotten that. It's a good job they read off that concept. It's a terrible, terrible idea.
Unless, of course, those were warp engines sticking outside.
No, even so.
There's a Ferengi.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. So it's basically just a magazine full of concept stuff.
Nicely done concept stuff, though.
And that's it, right at the end. Okay. So they've treated it just like a special.
Yeah.
So, yeah, which is what it is.
Right, so
okay.
I'll let you whip yours out.
Matron.
And we will compare.
Well, compare the Starships.com. Now, okay, so seeing this in the flesh, as it were, you can see it's literally a step in between the B and the D.
Yep.
It's got the complete phaser ring from the D. It's got the B's neck. The secondary hull is very much between the B and the D. I'm not sure what's going on with themselves.
Impulse engines.
Yes, unlike some of the C's, this one comes with an impulse drive.
Like the detail with the half phaser ring at the back.
Yeah. Little baby phaser. Yeah, I like that. That's... Now, we've got this whole thing where there's not many black windows on the one side, on the port side.
That's been an internet forum. People have really complained about that.
And when you look really, really closely, there are, in fact, the windows are painted. It's just that they're painted
just
like
white.
grey, white.
They're white on a predominantly light background.
Yeah, there should be more black over there, but again, I believe that's based on the colouring from one of the
but there you go. Look,
CG shots being taken in.
If you look at this CG shot, that CG shot right there, there you go. That's your problem.
Yeah, it's mostly
white. Black.
I mean, on the shot on the back of the mag, all of the windows are lit.
Yep. No.
So.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So, you know, it's that's not...
It just makes it look strange.
It makes it look strange, but it's not inaccurate.
It's the same as there being no detail just there under the neck. When you look at it this way, you're like, there's no detail there under there, but you put the ship at that angle like it is in the... Oh, look, suddenly, yeah, that it's a data shadow.
I mean, that is an error because that should not be smooth.
No.
It shows on the CG model it's not smooth. So the neck and the upper front part of the secondary hull is a mistake. It is smooth. It should not be smooth. It is a shame. Are they going to swap them out for anybody? No, because every single one is exactly the same. If it was a choice between having it like this or not having it at all,
Woohoo!
Yeah, that'll do. I'm slightly annoyed that this was £15 instead of the usual $12.99 or $10.99, and they couldn't get that right. But
Also,
frankly, I'm just glad we've got it.
one question.
Go for it.
The colour of this.
Yes.
Is it supposed to be blue or whatever this colour is?
Now, this is the thing, is you notice the centre is still the same colour.
Yeah.
So it could be argued that that's when the navigation reflector is off, and that is when it's on.
Same with the nacelles.
Yeah. So, you know, when the Enterprise refit comes out of dry dock in the motion picture, it starts off with a yellowy coloured, or even amber coloured navigational deflector.
Yeah.
And it comes out with it starting to light up, and when it goes to warp, it's blue.
Yeah.
Could just be that. I'd rather it was at warp colour than dry dock colour. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, it looks better.
Yeah. Okay. But,
No.
yeah. Yeah, they're identical.
Close.
What have you seen as different?
Look at the end of my buzzer drum scoops.
They're pointy and...
Look at the coloration of them as you tip it round the light. Do you see how mine has like a slight flared rose effect to the edging? Yeah, yours doesn't.
Oh well. But
also,
at least it's got transparent plastic for the warp windows as well.
Okay, our main deflector dishes are different as well.
How different are they?
Okay, well, this is yours.
Yeah.
And look at the line just there around yours. That's mine. Have a look at mine. Nil point.
Oh, I'm missing a little bit of paint.
No, you gained.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yours has got over.
You've got definition. Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay, so minor quality differences between the two.
Yeah. But if they are indeed hand painted, there you go.
I'm absolutely thrilled to have it. Wanted it. Look forward to it. I understand why people are complaining about the windows, but very arguable. So I have no issue with that. I agree with you about the smooth point being quite a big letdown on the model.
Yeah.
I would say that the join line between the secondary hull and the saucer section is a little over pronounced, which is a shame. My model version of your model version,
I'm assuming the saucer set's quite happily there.
Has a couple of differences. For instance, my saucer section for the main ring is worse placed than yours. Yours is slightly more flush, so not quite as pronounced. As you can see. Same with the main deflector dish.
Yeah.
If you flip it to that side as well, the join line on mine looks thicker because it's slightly off, where yours is not as thick because it's graduated in thinner. So I'd say that there is a minor production glyph between the two. Okay, so I agree with everything you said. The windows, which has been a big talking point online, but yeah, that's a stylisation thing. You know, at the end of the day, the CG model had all the windows lit up that side. The fact that it's perfectly smooth there and there are, you know, it's a distraction and a down point. It's definitely losing points due to it.
Yeah.
There are some production issues that are different between my model and yours. Mm-hmm. So if you hold that one there, like that. Okay, so there's some minor paint differences between the two.
Yeah.
The end of the buzzard ram scoops, the plastic is different coloured, and I've got moulding shapes on mine that you haven't on that one.
Yeah.
If you flip it over, where the saucer section joins there, you can see that the line's more pronounced on mine than on yours. That one's because yours fits better. You'll also notice that on the main deflector dish just there, see how you've got a line and it looks like it's a module, where mine is like a paint mark. It's because mine's been overpainted and yours hasn't. But what that does mean is that you're missing detail there. See all that little grilling there?
Oh yeah.
That's blue. All that grilling should be grey like on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the back on mine is more pronounced. That's because it's raised, where yours is flush. So yours looks better on that section there.
Yeah.
Okay. So mine isn't put together as well as yours, but mine's got paint that yours doesn't.
Yeah.
On the other hand, there's no way on God's green earth we were going to get this any other way.
Nope.
There is a price difference between the two. What did this one come in at?
$14.99.
Okay.
So
that's different to the others.
Yeah, it's the same price as the Defiant was with the special paint, and the same price as the Yorktown was, but the Yorktown didn't come with a magazine. Yeah. Whereas the Aventine and Titan were $10.99, and the Phase 2 is $10.99 when that comes through, which is any time now. Hopefully. The good news is that, like with the Aventine, where third parties jumped in and sorted out the navigational deflector, there's already a set of decals or vinyl stickers to sort out this missing detail.
I'm not bothered about the saucer section.
So thank you to Robert for doing that. And
I'm bothered about the neck.
Yeah. I will be popping a link below to BobMat343, I think it is, on eBay, so you can get yourself something nice.
Yes. Yeah, I need that for my model.
Yeah, and if you haven't got the thing for the Aventine as well, that will be there, and the missing pennants from the Relativity, and a few other things.
He's quite good at doing those little elements. Yeah. How are you scoring this one?
Right, starting from 10 and going down because of errors.
The neck has to be the biggest.
The neck
drop.
is I'm gonna have to drop it 2 marks for the neck and the secondary hull.
Okay.
So we're down to 8.
I'll move that one.
The shape is wonderful. I'm going to knock another mark off for the windows because though they're not accurate...
I'm not marking it down for the windows.
Though they are accurate, rather,
yeah.
It looks weird.
Yeah, I'm not marking it down for the windows.
Yeah. Maybe half a mark.
Okay.
I'm going to give it 7.5.
Okay, it's getting a disappointed 7 from me.
Right.
Disappointed because...
he has impulse drive and is able to move.
It's disappointed because... Without the error along the neck, without the minor production errors I've got on mine, I would have loved to have given it a 9, but the neck is literally just too big. I'm not even marking it down for the windows. It's just purely that's the only thing I'm marking it down for.
It's the neck and the top of the secondary hull.
But it's such a big mark down for it. On the other hand, I think everybody should have this in their collection.
Oh yeah.
I think it's an amazing piece. I think it's wonderful they produced it. I think people should purchase it if they're sitting on the fence about it, purely because it will encourage them to do other unnumbered specials.
Yeah.
because there are a number of ships that should be done, and unless we support them in this little endeavour of, well, should we try something different, then they're never going to.
Yeah, I mean,
so if you're sitting on the fence about it, I'd say get it.
Well, after the Phase 2 one, if the sales of this and the Phase 2 are high enough, the next one's the Concept Voyager, I think.
Ooh, I'd
Still
like that one.
Voyager with the
you know I'd like that.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that about wraps it up for us. Don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter, and check out the Flickr account as well. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Bye.
Corner of the shelf right near the hurt, and I can't see the bleeding mirror from that. Yeah. Go ask over tip. That'll be handy. How did Dave die?
Well, shelved himself.
So let me get this right. Sven's going to David now. Why? Well, he broke both of his legs. We can just pause while you do whatever it is you need to do. Do whatever it is you need to do. We're stopping for an Oreo break.
Ow. Om.
There you go, Editor Sven. That was fun.
Can we help you? Do you just want to get into the episode and just go and talk about like the ships or something? Damn it, Jim!
Well, you
It's weird.
Are you just going to actually sit there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with sitting here.
Going to Paris.
Yes.
You need to sit a bit lower because you're losing your entire forehead.
No, just sit here. You're going to sit here.
I'm going to squeeze you in. Check out the Flickr account as well. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Bye. Do you want to redo that exit?
No, I'll do that. In fact, I think you should leave that exit.
Okay.
Exactly how
Nailed it.
Okay.
That will go in bloopers, him going, nailed it!
Nailed it.
Have you heard of that in any way, shape or form?
Just say no, it's a Ferengi ship and you never know.
It's not mine, that's the
I know,
problem.
I know, that's what I'm saying, he'll never know. It's fine, don't. It's a Ferengi ship.
Looks fine.
It's a Ferengi ship,
I think it took more damage. I think it hit my leg more than
It's going to sit on a shelf and die. Okay, so on tonight's episode of Geekology, we'll be reviewing the Concept Enterprise C. We'll be looking at the Ferengi Starship and the USS Curry. I'll be mocking a cripple, and we've got a midget.
Oh my god! I disown him. Not you.
When did you ever own them?
You should subscribe to us here on YouTube. No, that one didn't work. But I'll make sure I put it onto the thing. So, 3, 2. On tonight's episode of Geekology, we'll be reviewing the special from Eagle Moss for the Enterprise C. We'll be doing the USS Curry and the Ferengi Starship.
Actually, can you mention it's the Concept C?
Concept C.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2. On this week's no. Hi, on tonight's... No, it's not tonight. On this episode, you fucking moron.
I think you just go tonight.
No, because it's not today. If you're watching...
We've always said tonight on every single episode we've ever done. Tonight it's Concept Enterprise C, it's the Ferengi Starship, it's the USS Curry, and Jim.
I'm not reviewing Jim. He gets a 2 out of 10. He's very small.
And then you can do the. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell.
Hit the
for
bell.
notifications.
Yeah, because that's his own weird pattern. No. Hi, no.
Bye.